The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Prescott on first down. That's complete to Cobb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To the air again, Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. And again, it's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Prescott. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Maher is good. And that will do it for this first. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yard.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
As a passer,
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. On second and very short, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think the last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swaim, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, check.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down and 4, Prescott throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Smith now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Robert Quinn in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Throwing on 3rd down. Smith. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard. Flat on his back. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. What do you think?
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Hey, kill.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott, the quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if no chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And the pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Third and long, it's Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Xavier Woods with a pick, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The 45-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On third down, Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Smith now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. This is caught inside the 15. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.